So now that we have our Pythag identity sine squared plus cos squared equals to 1, we can derive two other Pythag identities from it. So that requires us to recall our reciprocal trig functions. So that sec means 1 over cosine, cosec means 1 over sine, cot means 1 over tan, and that 1 over does not mean inverse because reciprocal and inverse are two different things. So let's work with the original Pythag identity. We have sine squared plus cos squared equals to 1. What if we divided both sides by cos squared? So if we divide everything by cos squared, we end up getting that sine squared on cos squared is tan squared because sine over cos is tan. So we get tan squared theta plus cos squared divided by cos squared gives me 1 equals 1 over cos squared. Well, 1 over cos is sec, so we have sec squared theta. So that's our derived first Pythag identity, that tan squared plus 1 gives us sec squared. Next, we can do the same thing. Well, rather than dividing by cos squared, we can divide both sides by sine squared. So let's work with, sine squared plus cos squared equals 1. Now this time, let's divide everything by sine squared. So what we get is, sine squared on sine squared is 1. Cos over sine is 1 over tan, which is the same as cot, so that's cot squared. And 1 over sine is cosec, so 1 over sine squared gives us cosec squared of our angle. So here we have two derivations of Pythag identities. Tan squared plus 1 is sec squared, and 1 plus cot squared equals cosec squared.